Where's this team right now? You've had these close games.
Yeah.
Feel like you're really close to turning it around, or is that still a big step to take?
Yeah, man. I feel like we're one play away from turning it around. Unfortunately, those one plays in the past 3 games haven't really gone our way. But the only way we can get better is by just keep going. I think we still got 6 games or something like that, so we just got a long season ahead, and like we're a bunch of one plays away from having a 8-4 season. So we just gotta continue to believe, and there's no moral victories in this at all, but we just know that it's right there for us, and we just gotta make sure that we stay together and leaning on each other.
Is it good to get the bye week now, maybe after those 3 losses, get a chance to regroup?
Yeah, for sure. Bye week's always good because, Coach Drink said it today, we've been at this since January, so people's bodies are hurt. So it'll be good for us to be able to get some guys back healthy, regroup, and get a head start on Vandy, and just focus on them and focus on winning that game and get some positive energy back inside the building and then continue to stack wins. So, yeah.
Is there a difference between, I guess, for football players, if the bye week's early, middle season? Is there a specific?
Yeah. Personally, this is just me personally speaking for myself. I would prefer a bye week like we do now, like we have it after 6 games. I would prefer it then because when you have an early bye week, it kind of doesn't help anything because odds are you took it easy the last few weeks of fall camp, so your bodies are already sort of healthy, so you're kind of just wasting the off week. But now, we have been, like I said, 6 games in. We're pretty beat up, so to be able to have this is a huge advantage for us, so we got to make sure we use it the right way.
Martez, is there, one or a handful of guys on defense this year that you've maybe especially been impressed by or surprised by?
Yeah. There's a lot of people. Honestly, too many to name. Anything. Well, one thing that's very important to me this year is, a lot of these players we've had for years, and I feel like this year is the first year that we are really playing together. It's really incredible to see just a bunch of guys who are very talented that aren't playing for themselves, that are playing for, our brand Death Row defense. That's what we're playing for. So I feel like that's the difference because, guys like Ennis Rakestraw, Chris Abrams-Drain, Jeff Coat, them guys we've been had. Chad Bailey, them guys we've been had. But now I feel like we're playing for something bigger than ourselves. And I feel like that's made all the difference.
Building off that was Chris Abrams-Drain out this past Saturday.
Yeah.
What do you kind of see from Drain and Marcus?
Yeah, they played great, man. I think the corners played great all day. They played really good. That's kind of all I can say about that. Sorry, I don't have nothing else for you.
Coach said after the game that he said, I think it was maybe 3 scholarship corners were available. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of safeties out guarding on the outside and things like that.
Yeah.
What does it say to the versatility of the safety group that you guys can be in the box?
Yeah, this says a lot. We're really well coached. Coach Baker is a really, really smart dude. And I feel like we were kind of ready for this moment. He was kind of training us like that all year, making sure we weren't doing too much in the box stuff and individual, making sure we getting coverage stuff. So something like this happened, which it has, we were prepared for it. So I just commend Coach Baker on that, man. He's done a great job with the safeties, a great job with his defense.
What's your opinion of Daniel Carnell's play? He had that interception.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing this season.
I think he's been doing great, man. Getting in where he fit in. It seemed like he always find the ball every time he's in there. A huge asset for us, and just all around ball hawk. To be honest, somebody that's always gonna find the ball. So he's a really talented kid.
Which is both Georgia and Florida, they were able to run the ball pretty well in the second half of those games.
Yeah.
Can you point to anything that went wrong, or you tip your cap to them,
I tip my hat to them 100%, but at the same time, we got to focus on finishing. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we finish in games in the third and fourth quarter. And I feel like that fall back on me because, in practice, when it's our last team period, how are we practicing? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like those are areas where I can make sure I'm implementing, using these real-world examples. It's one thing to just say it, but now we got the proof behind the pudding. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be on me to have my guys ready and let them know, like, hey, like, this 21st period of practice, the last period, and we got one more session left of live tackle or third tempo. Like, we got to make sure we're doing that. So in the game, when it's the fourth quarter, we can finish better because we can start games however we want, but we got a 60-minute ball game.
Martez Manuel as a team captain that you guess that mattered that maybe didn't last year.
Yeah. I was kind of talking to Coach Drink about this earlier, just saying, like, as you stated, I mean, we're real close. We haven't had a game yet other than Kansas State that we've, like, just been out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Coach Drink sent me something that was really cool to read, and it was, I think it was a quote by Jimbo Fisher, and it said, like, the 4 stages of coaching, like, first you lose big, then you lose small, then you win small, then you win big, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it kind of sucked that my senior year to year we got to lose close, but hopefully we can turn around and start winning close, you know what I'm saying? So just stuff like that, man, is kind of what's keeping me going. And this team is really close. I mean, we maybe 3-4 plays away from being 5-1 right now. So as a captain, it's my job to just make sure that the guys truly believe that. And, I mean, we believed that when nobody else did against Georgia, and it showed on the field. But unfortunately, when you play in a team as good as Georgia, just believing that ain't going to be enough, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just my job to make sure we continue to have hope and continue to play like we're a dominant team.
I said you guys have got a couple days to kind of take in the last game.
Mhm.
What's the morale like right now?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you just keep swinging and keep chopping wood, and you just keep getting close. You know what I'm saying? But not finishing the job, which is real hard. It's hard for me personally because, you know, I'm a captain and these guys is looking at me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like I said, making them believe, and then we fall short, which is tough. But like I said, man, we got 6 games, and, you know, I mean, everybody can't say, all right, let's turn it in on this season and tank and just worry about next year. Like, nah, man, we trying to win games. So we just got to keep swinging, man, and hopefully we can make one more play that's going to win us the game.
Anything else for Tez? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.